Good day. Good day. Today we'll be learning about simultaneous equation by method part 1. So, what is simultaneous equation? Simultaneous equations is solving for unknown variables in equations when these variables have something in common. Take for example, two equations. 3x plus y equals 11 and 5x plus y equals 15. These are two equations that have two variables, x and y. We're going to solve them simultaneously by elimination method. In elimination method, what we need to do is to get rid of one of the variables so that we can solve for the other for the meantime. So, what's a variable? The x and the y's are the variables in these equations. Please note the numbers in front of the x and the y. This number has 3, this variable has 5. These variables have 1 and 1. So therefore it's recommended that you get rid of the variable that has the equal coefficient and maybe same sign or opposite sign. For the meantime, we'll be working with the ones that have equal coefficient, same sign. Okay? So keep in mind, same sign and equal coefficients. Good. So for us to get rid of one of these variables, since we notice that these two variables have equal coefficient and same sign, we need to subtract one from the other so that they can be eliminated. So let's start it. We call the first equation equation 1 and we call the second equation equation 2. So draw a line. Equation 1 will be less or subtracted by equation 2. So therefore we say 3x minus 5x giving us negative 2x. Y minus a positive y will give us 0y. 11 minus 15 will give us a negative 4. So now we have negative 2x equals negative 4. But we need x by itself. So what we do, we need to get rid of the variable of the coefficient of the variable x in this case. So what we do, we get rid of this negative 2. In order for us to do that, we must divide both sides by this negative 2. So divide both sides by negative 2, or in other words, divide both sides by the coefficient of the variable. So let's divide negative 2 on this side and negative 2 on this side. Negative 2x divided by negative 2 will give us x equals, and a negative 4 divided by a negative 2 will give us a positive 2. So we have solved for the first value, which is x equals 2. Now for us to solve for y, we need to substitute now x equals 2 into either equation 1, equation 2. Whichever equation, it would work with the same. So let's put it in equation 1. So substitute x equals 2 into equation 1. If you notice, I only put one circle, means for that equation. So we put 3x plus y equals 11, and since x equals 2, we will put now 3 open bracket 2 close bracket plus y equals 11. Note that the open and close bracket means multiplication. So 3 times 2, 6 plus y equals 11. However, we need to get rid of this 6 which is with this y. Because this is a positive 6, we will subtract 6 to both sides. If this was a negative 6, then we would add 6 to both sides. So 6 minus 6 plus y equals 11 minus 6. The 6's will cancel on this side, leaving us with y equals 5. So our solution is x equals 2 and y equals 5. This, we have solved it by elimination method when the coefficient of one of the variables are equal and they have like signs. Now note that I'm saying like signs. if you'll enjoy this video, you may join the next topic where I will show you how to solve simultaneous equations when we have equal coefficient and opposite signs, and then we'll go further from there. Okay, thank you for your attention and take note of our solution.